What up? What up? What up? What up? We got another Kevin Samuels reaction video here. Uh, this should be a goodie. I'm always interested in hearing both sides. I don't think every woman up here is completely um, out of touch, but you never really know with how these conversations turn out. Let's talk about it, shall we?
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
How are you? Unmute yourself.
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. How old are you, by the way?
I'm 31.
All right. What do you got for me?
There's a creative side hustle almost
What
nobody
do
is
you
talking
got for me? Yeah, I want to know myself. Hold on.
So I'm in a male-dominated field.
Okay.
So I think I'm feminine,
All right.
and fun and friendly.
Okay.
It I think it spills over to the personal.
Okay. What field are you in?
I'm a lawyer.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. Danger
Hmm.
zone, lawyer. I have a dog. All of stuff.
You got a dog too?
I got a dog.
Where's my Law and Order sound? This on here somewhere.
As soon as she said, I think I am, instantly I knew she wasn't. Just be honest with yourself. Just tell the truth. You know damn well you're not. And you're a lawyer. Oh shit. Yeah, good luck with that.
He's so stupid.
Oh yeah, I got it on here. So what city do you live in?
I'm in Alabama.
An Alabama lawyer. Oh my God,
Yeah,
a Southern lawyer. Oh
I'm
Lord
a
have mercy.
Southern lawyer. You don't hear the accent. I'm a Southern lawyer. But I agree with what you're saying. I'm just trying to see like what do you suggest? Because I agree with what you're saying.
I've
But it's hard. I know I'm supposed to disagree. I agree with what you're saying.
Hear that? Did you not hear the Law and Order sound?
I couldn't hear. I turned off the YouTube.
What are you supposed to do? Well, you're 31.
Yes.
What do you want? Before we say what you're supposed to do, what do you want?
I never wanted it. And then I'm thinking about
what do you want is the question. I don't know what you want.
I want something. I guess I'm my mom's and my dad has been married for 41 years.
So you want to be
I
married.
never believed in it. So now
you want to be okay.
Yeah, now I do. Okay. Now I do.
Slow down. Slow down.
How is it a lawyer don't know how to articulate herself? And here's another question. For all these years, the thought of marriage and the thought of being in any type of serious relationship with a man was never on your priority list to now. So what type of attitude, what type of mindset did you have to go all these years thinking that way? I can imagine that you pushed off a lot of opportunities. You got rid of a lot of decent people and prioritized your career over it. And now we are 31 years old. What hit you? What changed your mind? That's like.
You want to be married?
Yes.
All right. The first thing is calling something what it is.
Yes.
Why did you never want to be married?
I didn't care. I didn't care about it. I don't know why. And even though I saw everybody in my family just doing great in marriage, I don't know. Okay. And it took me to this age to like realize like,
well, okay, I'm a good personal. Did you want to have sex?
Not necessarily. Not unless I like the person.
My point is, did you want children?
I never used to.
Are you an only
And-
child?
No, I have an older brother.
That's atypical for a woman who says that she's feminine. The feminine matriarchal instinct is normally to, especially around this age, your biological clock should be ticking loudly. So it almost becomes like an overwhelming desire. So have you ever sat down with a clinician?
I need to, shouldn't I? Yeah. No.
Well, I don't know. I would say it's like a checkup. Why not? Because if you're professionally accomplished, okay,
Yeah.
and you come from a two-parent nuclear family where you saw a man and woman working together, that kind of thing, it is not the norm for a woman to say, I don't want a man like my dad. He's supposed to be the marker of men and what you want. So when was the last time you had a relationship?
2015. Isn't that horrible?
I don't know. I mean, how long did it last though?
Year and a half. Yeah.
Okay, a year and a half. And who broke it off?
It was toxic. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I'm
saying who
used to arguing every day.
Okay, who broke off the relationship?
It was a fight. It was a mutual fight. So, and no one ever spoke after the fight. The thing is that I become toxic because I'm feminine and I'm friendly and I'm fun. However, in order to succeed in this particular field,
no, that means every woman that's in your field is single.
No,
that's not.
No,
true.
I don't. I'm not saying that.
We can't say that. Okay, so we can't say that though. Okay. We can say that's what you believe.
She's doing that whole I'm gonna tell partial story. I'm not going to give you the whole thing. And then you keep on saying how feminine you are. You don't have to say it. It's just going to be recognized. We'll know just off of talking to you and how you respond and engage with the conversation, whether or not you are or not. You keep talking it up. You're not convinced.
No, that's not what I believe.
Okay, hold on. Okay, all right. Now don't argue with me now.
With me.
Don't argue with me.
Kevin?
Don't argue. Hold on. Don't argue with me. So you were with somebody for a year and a half.
Yeah.
It didn't start off argumentative, did it?
No, you're right.
All right. So there has to be a honeymoon period in a relationship.
It is.
All right. Then why? So why couldn't you sustain that?
That wasn't it.
What do you mean, wasn't it?
It wasn't it. It was toxic. And I might have been a toxic person.
Yeah, because we haven't even got to the point to where toxicity would even rear its head.
It might just be me.
Yeah, because what you're saying doesn't make sense.
Well,
if you are with somebody for a year and a half.
Not necessary.
All right, time out. Ma'am, I know what I just said, counselor. However long it was, it doesn't really matter. You were with somebody for a period of time.
Right.
And at the beginning of the period of time, there was a honeymoon phase before there was argument number one.
Right.
Why couldn't you sustain that? And in this questioning, you have been putting out things to just make it argumentative that don't need to be.
Imagine bringing your side project to life.
Yeah. Even off the beginning of the video, you just wasn't even clear about what you was looking for, or what you wanted, or why you wanted it. You don't even know why you want it now, for real, for real.
I'm being argumentative. I'm sorry. I didn't think I was. But
go back and watch the replay and look at the comment section.
Okay.
Because I just asked you about your relationship and I said there was a honeymoon. There was some point in the relationship where it was a honeymoon phase. You said yes. I said, why couldn't you sustain that? And you just shook your head and said, it was toxic.
No, I acknowledge I might have been a toxic person.
But I
And it
asked
was
you before the
because
toxicity, why couldn't you sustain before the poison?
Before the poison, because I never wanted it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I guess I changed my mind.
That shit is crazy.
Some people just aren't cut out for nobody.
Maybe that's me. Maybe that's me.
Yeah, luckily you make enough money.
But I'm just, yeah, I believe everything that you're saying. You're supposed to be fun and friendly.
Man, you can say fun. Okay, I'm gonna push back. You can be all that fun and friendly and feminine. What good is it if it's just for you and your dog don't care how feminine you are.
He doesn't. She doesn't.
No, well, even you can't even get a male dog. Goddamn.
I wanted one.
Might be the only man you get.
No, I've had several.
Yeah, but you can't keep none.
You're right.
Right. And I would tell you one thing that men don't want is argumentative, toxic lawyers. Don't nobody want those kind of problems.
Okay.
They'd rather have a prostate exam with an egg beater.
Stop it. Stop.
I'm trying to be realistic because this is like a self-imposed prison. Sounds like you're almost content with this. Like, well, it is what it is. Well, fuck it. Go on out there and dig you 6 feet deep. Jump in that motherfucker right now. Go on.
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you stage 4 pancreatic cancer. You ain't using the life. Just go ahead and leave.
Don't speak.
Well, then stop acting like it ain't no big deal. And I'm just gonna write it off at 31. And some people ain't for each other. This is a choice you make. You know what it sounds to me like, ma'am? So like so many of my modern educated women, you're operating from a place of fear and scarcity. You seem very afraid to me.
Okay.
That's why therapy is a good thing, because then you could take down this pretense, this I'm an attorney and I'm this and that. Go on somewhere, take your makeup off, take your Chanel off, kick your feet off, and go cry somewhere and figure out what the hell's going on, because this ain't normal.
Okay.
And what I'm saying is it'll be different if you didn't have options. But if you choose to not be with somebody because that's just not your choice, that's different than not being able to work or deal with anybody because you don't have options. See, it's kind of like take it away from you, so it's not so personal, okay? Think about people that you knew when we were growing up who were like insanely talented, physically talented, academically talented, had like they could do no wrong. Those people, everything they picked up, they just worked at, and then and it's like a waste in their life if they never succeed in anything. You go back home to Alabama and they don't fries at McDonald's. You're like, well, why didn't you do something? See, people like that, you expect them to do no, but if the other person was like, on the short bus, didn't have much, and people didn't expect much, you have opportunities and options. Oftentimes with human beings, confirmation bias, which how many times you said things are toxic. You said your mother and father, were they in a healthy relationship?
Yeah.
So then you had a healthy model. Why do you assume that yours should just be toxic, or toxic is okay?
I don't think it's okay.
But then what I would say at this point, then that's a good thing. Then go understand your part in the relationship and how people experience you. That's all we can do. That's all you can do is go understand who you are, what you are, how you think, process, and then how people experience you, and then decide if and what you want to do about any of that.
He has a good point. I don't think people really understand that shit. Just because you enjoy you doesn't mean other people enjoy you. To be honest, you might not even enjoy you. That's something that you really gotta look at. Self-reflection, really digging, facing them monsters that you run away from. You went years believing that you didn't give a shit about relationships or marriage. There's a reason for that. And just because she grew up with that model, does that mean that she picked up them traits and them characteristics? She developed her shit through other means, and this shows here. Just because she isn't really going back and forth with him a lot, you can still see it.
That makes more sense to me. But don't just be content to have a dog. My.
Look, I didn't buy my dog. I was given a dog.
By who?
By a gentleman.
Yeah, that's a good way to keep the back.
No, I'm being
where's my friend?
honest.
That's a good way to keep the side coochie open. I made that video about why men give dogs. I made a video about why men give dogs. Exhibit A. Exhibit A. Yeah, I got a dog. Why, man? Shit, if I want to slide by there and see how Fido doing. Girl, I want you to wear that favorite Angel cologne out.
This call was striking.
I don't know about Fido, but what I will say is, and this is just my personal opinion. If you treat animals better than you treat the men that come and go in your life, there's something really disturbing about that shit. You need to have control over everything. You can be a pet lover, but to the extent where you say fuck all men and you dedicate your life to your pets and animals, there's a deeper psychosis to that shit. And I always wonder, like, why the fuck do people always use the phrase, you're going to be a cat lady? And I'm understanding more and more that you don't have control over a human being in the ways that you would like. So with animals, the attachment is different. Your responsibilities are different. I might have to even go into that shit in a whole nother stream, but tell me what y'all thought about this exchange in the comment section. Blessings to everybody. Peace.
Welcome aboard the flight. This is pilot Pusha talking. We going back to Memphis and coming straight from New Orleans. The estimated time of arrival is about an hour, and I can turn you ghost if you try and play with my power. So when you look up and see the sign flashing, stay in your seat. If the flight attendant say you making trouble, then we got beef. The turbulence might get rocky. You better not spill your food. This is brand new.